Today, we have a special mission. Today, we are going to prove to the world of crypto, to Elon Musk himself at X, that we are the loudest crypto community out there when it comes to social dominance. Guys, you've been doing an unbelievable job for over 7 months now, but today we are making a special effort to make special noise. Some of us are shooting to overcome even Fartcoin on social dominance today, but it's time for us to sharpen our horns, shine our diamond hooves, come together like we've never come together before. I know that's a big ask because we've been coming together as a community in an extra special way for over the past 7 months. But our friend Resilient Jack, he started this. He has this great idea that we can actually attempt today to overtake Fartcoin in social dominance, to make a real wave in the world of crypto. And we're already doing that. But today, Sunday, August 3rd, is a special day for our community. Let's run out quickly. I want to show you our friend Resilient Jack's profile. He has a post pinned to the top of his profile about what we're doing today. You can check it out there. But I think even more importantly, let's listen to what Jack has to say on a short video that he made that went somewhat viral, that describes his reasons why he thinks we should be doing this today. Listen up, Dusters. It's Resilient Jack. Now it's Resilient Jack.
Yo, what's up, Dusters? I have an idea. That's what's actually brought to me by CT Dom, a hardcore raider from the community. So this Sunday, I'm thinking that we are going to beat Fartcoin in social dominance, and we're going to stay there for like a day or two. So this Sunday, the 3rd of August, I'm telling my wife that I want the whole day. I'm going to retweet, I'm going to post, I'm going to like, I'm going to smash, I'm going to raid. My horn is going to be like... So if you want to come along with me together and beat Fartcoin on Sunday, the 3rd of August, you're more than welcome. Write in the comment section if you're down to slay this beast. And let's do it. Okay, let's pump this motherfucker.
All right. There's our friend Resilient Jack. He was a special guest yesterday, Saturday, on our live stream. You can watch that if you want more of him. What a great guy. What a great example of the quality of people that we have in our community. One of the many things that sets us apart, because our community is our utility. Okay. And all utility springs from people. So since our community is unlimited and we keep everything open source, our utility is also unlimited. And I don't know of any other cryptocurrency that can say that. Maybe Bitcoin. And that's why we call ourselves Baby Bitcoin. Goo goo gaga, huh? We don't mind. Next year we'll be at the Bitcoin conference, and I don't care. You know what? If it works, I'll sit inside a giant crib the whole time and tell everybody how we are Baby Bitcoin, because we indeed are. Now, when it comes to this massive event mission, it's a mission that we are on today. Don't forget, horns up, Dusters, right? Sharpen your horns, shine your hooves. It helps to go out and make original posts and write something you feel. Maybe try to write 5 or 10 posts about something you feel about Unicorn Fart Dust, not just the same thing over and over. And that holds true for commenting on other posts as well. Try to make them all unique. Otherwise, we may get flagged by X, and we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen to you. So please keep it unique, keep it special. We're all going to be putting in some extra effort this Sunday, August 3rd, today, to see what we can do, to see what we can prove and make a real splash in the crypto world. And we're making a splash. Hey, I know crypto's been in a bit of a lull, let's say, the last few days. I know Solana on Saturday had gotten down to 155, 156 at one point when I looked, but we are holding strong. Relatively speaking, Unicorn Fart Dust is performing a little better than most of the other cryptocurrency meme coins. And why? It's because of you. It's because of the robustness of this community. Okay, let's have some fun. Speaking of fun, these are short, but they certainly cracked me up. Our friend Sticky, he never fails to deliver. So you're on the mission and you need a little motivation. Check out Sticky. I think. All right. I think, what do you think? I think he got that from our friend Resilient Jack. Right? Huh? How'd you get in my basement? Horns up. 3-second smile. When I say go, it's very important that we smile. Come on, smile bigger. We just brighten the world, huh? And that's what UFD is doing. Let's not forget, we are good attracts good. We are people coming together in the name of good, in the name of fairness, in the name of honesty, in the name of a equal opportunity for everybody all over the world. It doesn't matter if you're in a small country in Africa. You are just as important as a guy in his basement in St. Louis or New York City or Paris, France, and everybody's important. We have such a unique opportunity in our hands right now in this awesome mission that Resilient Jack came up with for us today. That just helps us get the word out, spread the dust. We are dusters, right? We collect beans right here. Don't forget, we collect beans. And there's only 999 million. For the 999 millionth time, I'm going to tell you, until I get it through your thick horn, that we cannot make any more beans. This jug represents every single unicorn fart dust coin bean that has ever been created in the history of the universe. And as our community grows, and our community is represented by those jelly beans that are in the jug gets full. Fewer and fewer beans available for the buttercups. Now, you may not know what a buttercup is. Well, a buttercup is someone, by no fault of their own, maybe hasn't heard of unicorn fart dust yet, hasn't owned their first bean. A buttercup is anyone in the world who does not own the unicorn fart dust bean, token, or coin, whatever you want to call it. We're going to call them beans. But as more buttercups join us, right, and we're attracting people from all over the world, all age groups, we are the bridge to bring people into crypto. Why? Because we're honest, we're transparent, and we're good. And eventually, we're going to yeah. Even early in the morning, I can do that. Darn it. Hey, big news out of Coinbase. Did you hear? Now, I don't think this applies to UFD, but it's definitely a major step in the right direction. Let's go check this out right now. Coinbase, I have a coin. I have a base. That was from our friend Burger Man. And make sure we got you on the right screen, which we do. Okay, here we go, Dusters. Breaking news. Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, just dropped the alpha live during their earnings call. Starting next week, decentralized exchange integration goes live inside the Coinbase app. This is big news. That means millions of tokens. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the guru. Some people said, yes, it could mean UFD. Other people said, no, it's only going to be tokens on the base network. Anyway, millions of tokens, no more waiting on listings. Every base project, okay, there it says it. Instantly tradable. Fully on-chain access for everyone. This is huge for base builders and beyond. I don't know if that includes Solana or not. We'll have to see, but nonetheless, this is a big move in the right direction. Here, let's just listen to what he had to say. Hold on here. And okay.
Every asset you want to trade in a one-stop shop, all on crypto rails. This means, to start, we're enabling access to millions of spot crypto assets. This is the number one thing our customers want from us. And in Q2, we hit over 300 total assets listed on our exchange. Next week, we'll be rolling out the next chapter of our asset addition strategy by integrating decentralized exchanges right into the Coinbase app.
Well, he says
this will eventually enable access to millions of tokens.
Okay, he says millions of tokens. I don't know how many there are on the base chain or network, whatever the heck it's called. He says millions and millions. And I mean, there's only 19 million crypto in the whole entire world. And how many are actually tradable on the spot level? We're number 650 out of all crypto in the world. I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but at minimum, that's a move in the right direction to having Coinbase now integrate some of the decentralized exchanges into their trading platform, like that post said, right? No more waiting for listings. Could be very exciting. At minimum, for the fourth time, I'll say it's a move in the right direction, a move that will result in more of this for us. Let's take a look at this one here, right? Whale Watch by Moby. They only have 181,000 followers. Coins trending on Moby Screener over the last hour. USDUC, Moby. Oh, there we are. Number 3, Unicorn Fart Dust. Okay, and that might also explain this as well from Whale Watch by Moby. They still have 181,000 followers. A UFD whale bought $12,000 of UFD at 40 million market cap. We're getting these messages all the time from Whale Watch by Moby. Whales continuing to accumulate unicorn fart dust. But I mean, somebody needs to talk to these people at Whale Watch by Moby. They need to change the name to Narwhal Watch by Moby, because I know you want to see them. We don't call our whales whales in UFD. We call them narwhals, because the narwhal is the unicorn of the sea, and they are, you see those sparkles? They are diamond finned. That's us. What's Murad have to say? You know Murad, right? Mentor Murad. I consider him a mentor. I've never met him, never talked to him, but I've watched now countless hours of his videos and interviews, and I always seem to learn something. Let's see what Murad is saying, and let's think about us. Let's think about UFD when we listen to this video, and it is a good one. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm going to make it full screen for our viewing pleasure.
The more humble and the more hardworking you're going to be in 2025, the wealthier you're going to be, not in 2026, but forever. 2025 is literally going to be the most important year of your life, because this is the 4th year of a bull cycle. Who knows if it's not going to be the last one, you know? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But there's definitely going to be some kind of chaos in 2027, 2028. You want to secure your family's future in 2025. I'm literally going to be so locked in. Like, I'm not going to have the slightest celebration until the middle of 2026. It's only work because I know that if we focus in 2025, we won't need to ever work for the rest of our lives until death. That's why 2025, we all got to work extremely hard.
Okay, thank you, Murad. And what's he telling? Uh-oh, hold on here, a little technical issue. I think we are back. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully you can hear me and see me. Yeah, you can. Murad's telling us about the next year is going to be a huge, huge opportunity. Stay humble, work hard, right? And that's what we are doing. That's what we're doing today with our big Sunday mission, right? To get out there and beat the bushes with social dominance for UFD. He did say something scary, that he thought we could have some chaos in 2027. We'll see how that plays out, right? As you know, I've been in the gold and silver sector for decades, and some people in that sector have been predicting chaos for decades. I think it's best we take it one day at a time, and the best thing that we can do to ensure a better tomorrow is to do our best today. And I know that that's what the community at UFD is doing. Discipline, grit, determination like nobody else. So keep it up, guys. Keep up the good work. I want to say thank you to channel sponsor Ledger. If you haven't already, check out the new Ledger Recovery Key. It's a card that you can store your secret recovery phrase on. It doesn't replace the paper written version, but it's a complement. And it's also, which I think is really cool, this little card, it syncs directly with your Ledger Flex or your Ledger Stacks through NFC technology, but the little card is actually PIN protected. And it dawned on me, it's like, that's a big benefit, actually, because the paper backup phrase, You can't pin protect a sheet of paper with 24 or 12 words written on it. So thank you, Ledger, for your continued sponsorship. It's a real honor to be affiliated with a quality company like Ledger and MoonPay. Come on, guys. Every week, MoonPay is doing something to help further the cause of crypto. They're innovating. They're growing like no other company in crypto. What a big honor to be associated with them as well. Thank you for their support. They make it possible for me to be down here. Please continue to include MoonPay and Ledger in your post, in your artwork. It really helps and helps us here in the UFD community continue to get together. Let's see. Yeah, crypto this week. Last week it's been a bit of a bumpy ride, but we're okay. It only makes us stronger. And I want to reiterate that it feels to me like on a relative basis, we're doing better than a lot of the other projects that are out there. Not all of them. We're not like the Supreme. I'm not saying being arrogant. I say it in a very humble way. I believe that the strength of our community and the more and more and more diamond-hooved dusters that we get, people that are holding the coin, people that bought the coin and are not going to sell, as we get more and more of those people, we control our own success in the future. We also control the extent to which we're going to be impacted by the overall general markets, the general crypto markets, and the general, let's say, financial markets out there. And a big reason why a lot of this turmoil has hit the general markets on Friday and is impacting crypto as well is some absolute craziness, not a political statement, but suddenly it feels like the wheels fell off the bus in the U.S. economy and in Washington, D.C. On Friday, we got a jobs report number that was horrific. The numbers were way down, way lower than what they expected in terms of the number of jobs that were created. But on top of that, it was astounding that they actually revised the previous 2 months' numbers by over 250,000 jobs lower. They said, oh, those numbers we gave you for June and May, they were overstated by 258,000 jobs. So then Trump goes and fires the head of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Fires her. Okay. Now, and this is how crazy it is. If Trump is pushing Jerome Powell, and that whole, and there's drama there as well. If he's pushing Powell to lower rates, Trump on one hand would actually want a bad jobs number because that would give a platform, that would give a reason for Powell to be able to lower rates. When the jobs market slows down, one of the things the Fed can do is lower rates. So it is absolutely crazy. Then Trump comes out and says that he wants the board of the Federal Reserve to basically get rid of Jerome Powell. I mean, it's like stranger than fiction what is going on right now. And we have these tariff situations that are continuing to unfold. Guys, it is just absolutely crazy. Here, we'll just run through a few of the quick lines in this regard. Here we go. There's the post that was put out by President Trump on Truth Social. I won't read that whole thing to you, but if you get a chance, this is from the Kobisi letter. Breaking news: Trump says he's firing the commissioner of labor and statistics. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. Then at the end of this, he says, "Here, oh yeah, how did that work out?" Here, I'll say this, and substantially, just before the presidential election, I assume, in the hopes of getting Kamala elected. He claims they were manipulating the jobs numbers. How did that work out? ? And then he says, Jerome Too Late Powell should also be, quote, put out to pasture. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So it is just getting really stranger than fiction right now. Here we go. No one can be that wrong. Trump fires the labor statistics. There's another one here. Here we go. President Trump demands that the Federal Reserve Board wrest full control of the central bank from Fed Chair Powell. And I think there's one. Oh, yeah. On top of it all, we deployed 2 nuclear submarines in a, I guess, defensive measure close to Russia. So the world is getting a little bit crazy, guys. Look, at the end of the day, The United States, unfortunately, I love the country. I don't love what some of our more recent, and I mean over the last 20 years, leaders have done that I think has put us in a situation where the dollar is really doomed. We are just in a situation where when anything that uses the dollar as a unit of measure for the price, whether it's land, whether it's crypto, gold, silver, unicorn, fart dust, because the dollar will continue to lose real value as we move into the coming decades. Anything that's finite in nature and on top of that is measured in dollars is going to go up in value. We'll see how it all works out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me in the basement. Okay. I love getting to connect with you, getting to connect with the community. Don't forget, we've got a big raid special today, a big mission to get the social media out for Unicorn Fart Dust. Don't forget, go to Georgie's profile. We have 2 contests going on. One, a kids art contest for UFD, and the second is the second phase of the Duster Diaries. Okay, you can go to Georgie here. Let me see if I can find it for you here real quick. Let's go here. There's our friend Resilient Jack, and let's go to Georgie. There she is, Georgie 42. Okay, and yep, she's got this one pinned to the top. Duster Diaries 2. That explains to you what's going on with the latest version of our Duster Diary contest, where you can win some great prizes and get to know your UFD Duster community even better. And let's see if I can find the other one. Here it is, the Little Duster Club. That's a contest for the kids. That's really cool. The artwork that the kids make are going to be turned into NFTs. There's going to be money donated to charities. What a great opportunity. What a great thing that one of our community members, Georgie, and again, go to Georgie 42 to find those, all the rules, all that great stuff. Thank you, Georgie. Thank you for joining me down here in the basement. Have a great day. Be good to yourself. That will give you a platform from which to be good to other people. And I will see you soon.